name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Alright, so I already did my recording for tonight. Today is September 5th, 2025. It's 4:11. I did a video like an hour plus on for APTS Sussex and maybe 30 minutes for PYTE. And I just came across this video from JTB and I want to hear it. And in order for me to listen to it, I have to do the initial reaction. So therefore, I decided to record it. It's probably going to be by itself. Alright. I wasn't going to say anything, but that InStyle post with California Dreaming took me out. Kate's hair is too long, the color is flat, and it completely washed her out. Not everyone is built to be a blonde, and that's fine. Forcing it is not. Alright, let's listen.
I honestly wasn't going to say anything, but let's talk about that InStyle post.
I'm telling you, I was not if you go on APTS Sussex, I think that's where I'm probably gonna put it. On APTS Sussex, there's a video. I don't know if I'm gonna have part 1 and part 2 in it. I have not edited yet. I said I was not going to say anything. It's when the squad started talking and start laughing and I decided to make the video. Otherwise, I was gonna ignore it. Let's listen.
They used California Dreaming as a soundtrack. Now
Oh! They did. I swear, as I'm listening to his video, I thought he did the audio of California Dream. I thought that was him with his editing. He put the California Dream. Are you kidding me? Okay, but let's continue.
Tell me that wasn't shade, because we all know who that California girl is. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. The woman who actually lives in California, who actually radiates sunshine, and actually embodies that effortless glow. So was InStyle being messy? Because the irony was too delicious. Now, let's pivot to the hair.
Oh my
Kate,
God.
that length. It's giving Cousin It. The difference between long, luxurious waves and hair that's dragging your whole face downward. And this is the latter. It's swallowing her features. It's weighing her down. And instead of chic, it looks dated and heavy. And the color. We need to talk about the color. The blonde experiment is not doing what she thinks it's doing.
Wait a second. Wasn't the other day, not too long ago, there was a picture of her in the car and the kids were behind them in the car. And that's when I believe I said, oh, it looks like they pulled the kids out to do the photo app when the kids were playing. And the squads raised the issue of that the color of the hair. And then later on, I think it's the papers, I don't know who raised it. They said it was the shade or the sunlight, the way the reflection of the sun and all of that. That's what they say about the picture. So now that she is here, full on display with the color. But whatever, these people lie so much for no reason whatsoever. Any chance that they get to say other than what your eyes are seeing, it's unbelievable. Let's continue. Maybe I'll play it again without me stopping in between.
It's not golden. It's not honey. It's not luminous. It's ashy. It's flat. And it completely washes her out. Not everyone is built to be a blonde. And that's okay. But forcing it, that's how you end up looking tired, dull and monotone on camera. It's giving salon loyalty card gone wrong. When you stick to a shade that doesn't flatter you, just because it's a look, the result isn't timeless. It's tragic. A hair color should frame your face, not fight against it. And right now, her hair is staging a mutiny. When your hair is the main focus, and people can't stop saying it looks lifeless, that's not quite luxury. That's just quietly tragic. InStyle knew what they were doing with California Dreaming because the contrast is glaring. The song says sunshine, but the hair says storm clouds.
I swear I thought the music, because I didn't see the video of them coming out like this. I don't know. Let's see. JTB is a genius. He gave us fine analysis with refined vocabulary and humor, and an eloquent and articulate voice. P.S. Kate could hire him big money. They all could. He will replace all the men in gray most advantageously. OMG, this commentary is taking me out. It's a bad wig or wig pieces. Kate is rocking that wig like a memo. That's an ad. I'm sorry. Kate gets it so wrong so often. That's what happened when you order your hair on Temu. But the thing is that I think they're probably trying to make her look bad, and she's not saying anything. It's like a doormat. They do whatever they want with her. I think they purpose whatever. Like I said in my last video that I cover regarding the wig, she doesn't say anything, so who am I to say anything? Okay, that color could work with different makeup, and those long waves curls do not suit her at all and make her look older. A slicker style would have been better. The hair is too much and is dragging her face down, but even worse than that is putting aside the year of pre-cancer cells cancer, she is still only recognized for her looks. This female had over 400,000 of education. Is it 400,000 pounds of education, never held a proper job, and after all these years not achieved anything. Imagine if she had Meghan around. Two sisters giving each other advice, fixing each other's crowns. Meghan will have coached her on public speaking and dressing up. A lot of the squad been saying that. There is a reason why Meghan will wear something now and it's sold out in less than an hour. There's the laugh here. I simply can't. It was too hard to ignore. I'm telling everybody, well, at least me, majority of the squad were trying to avoid it, but the thing is saying, come out and say something, come out. What the hell? She must have looked in the mirror and thought, I am not sure, because Jesus, she truly needs some decent friends at this point. Is that supposed to be blonde? It looks more like a squirrel. How dare you criticize another person, especially a lady, for their appearance? That's just the opinion. Next, she'll add more blush to bring up those dragged down cheekbones. If she took a leaf out of Diana's book, she might look good. This was done on purpose. I think so too. To turn the conversation back to cancer. You really think they did not know that was a bad wig? Cancer, there's a thinking face here, and the hot blazing sunshine multiple times, and now peroxiding her hair. Well. Never ever going to cross you. Her hair is staging a mutiny. I know, that got me laughing. Okay, perfect. Once I get to the ad, that's it. Okay, her extension weave came from the Halloween store. Alright, so that's that. Alright, I just wanted to listen to it before I continue, but I'm telling you, the squad or something. I literally was gonna stop, then something tells me to pause and see what else. Okay, so there's this here. Okay, me, myself, and my umbrella. If you know, you know. Alright, that's regarding Kate and William, who went to that event where with the kids, and it was raining, and they did not shield the kids with the umbrella. Alright, so this squaddy went way back when they were kids. Look at Harry and William. William hugged the umbrella. Alright, they're showing you he's holding the umbrella. There's this here. Harry without the umbrella. In a different angle. My goodness. These things start young. Okay, so this is what she mean. If you know, you know. A selfish king and waiting, a pattern, and a history of being inconsiderate on display. Alright, so there's that. Born that way. Okay, nothing changed. Nice of him to offer a corner, lol. All right, so there's that here. Okay, to himself. This is the pattern of things. Everybody with umbrella, not her. Jesus Christ. Wow. There's the laugh here. It's so cute, but funny considering the present. Alright, I can just hear him. No, Harry, you are not allowed under the umbrella. It is all mine. Nothing ever changed. There was that time he left with his umbrella, leaving Kate, and Harry had to shout out to him to come back. That's during the train. I have that screenshot, what she's making reference to. It's in French, I think. There's the laugh here. Good to know. It didn't start today. Damien, very clever. Alright, so there's that. That's for something else. I didn't want to bring this here. That's for... Okay, what is that? They said Meghan wanted her fashion contact. That's extra, lol. Oh, jeez. Wow. Meanwhile, her style was following Meghan. You can tell she resigned by how Kate has gone back to factory setting. Factory setting. The wording of the squad. I don't even want to go in this. Liz look better than Kate. That's an ad. The squad are just laughing. Funny to see royalists shocked by some people marking their princess over a bad hair day. You really have thin skin. Imagine if your princess had effectively been abused every hour of every day since 2016. Not only online, but by the tabloid press of a whole country. Get real. Okay? Making reference to the tabloid going after Meghan. Exactly. They are the one that invited that atmosphere of negativity and commenting on the royal family. Have they pulled out the cancer card yet? They started it. They should be okay with whatever comes their way. I'm sorry, I'm laughing about that. This is the squad. They were trying to prevent all of this, okay? When they were going after Meghan. And then this, I mean, some squad, they don't even give a shit. Some of them love this kind of back and forth because they try to prevent it. Now that you let the cat out of the bag, you pretty much unleash their earner pettiness and they're going at it. They won't have lasted an hour in Meghan's shoes. Okay, they can handle a single minute of what someone has living through for almost a decade. There's that 100% bullseye. She can do anything she wants. She adored. They opened the door for the British royal family to be attacked when they spent 9 years now attacking the Sussex. The Rangers are truly deranged. There's a laugh here. 100% that princess would not be able to stand the abuse that Meghan has been through. That bunch are so pathetic losers. Okay, funny because even the other country she lived and the press abused her. She is broadly disliked. That I mean, if you're talking, I mean, the UK did its homework. They tried to capture every form of communication so they could still spread. That's the thing here. Spread their hatred worldwide. This is the same thing they did with colonialism. They go around the world, spread their barbaric behavior. Now they're doing it the same way in terms of technology, digital. Okay, they capture every form of communication so they could have control of spreading negativity. When I said the UK is where evil originated, is every effing day it's proving me right. Okay, for these to come and say here everywhere she goes, no, it's because the British, the same evil people are managing it in every other country. Then you hear Harry said they even tell other countries that he's going to not provide him security. Harry told you that. That's the video.
That's hard to forgive. I actually couldn't believe it. I thought with all the disagreements and all of the chaos that's happening, the one thing that I could rely on is my family keeping me safe. And not only did they decide to remove my security in the UK, but they also signaled to every single government around the world not to protect us.
Okay, these people, all they have in their brain is barbaric treatment of other human beings. They are anti-Christ. God wants you to live in peace, prosperity, tranquil. They do not like that. If you're living in your bubble, whatever bubble you may be, all right, as long it's not aligned with their barbaric type of mentality, they want to disturb your peace of mind, whatever brings you joy. Okay, these are antichrist. That's the way that I see it. Now, this is the first time I'm mentioning this here. They are antichrist. Any peace of mind, whatever you find that gives you your joy, it may not be mine, it may not be someone else's, but for you, this is what makes you content. You are happy. Whether you just being sitting in a room by yourself, okay, doing absolutely nothing. If this is what brings you calm and happiness, that's fine. But for someone else, it will feel like a prison. Okay, this is what makes us individual. But because you are content, you're not bothering somebody else, you're not spreading barbaric mentality practices, these people who wants to take control of everything, you are disturbing them. They do not like it. They hate it that you are content. So these people are anti-Christ. Okay? So this person here who's saying funny because even the other country she lives in, the press abuse her, she is broadly disliked there too. No, that's because the media is controlled by the same group. Every new form of communication and any form of newspaper or TV, whatever you may call it, okay, as long it's spreading information, they're gonna buy you out, give you money so they could control it. Because people, majority of people, the vast, they just want to mind their own business. When they see something that is different from the typical, they will start listening to it. And then that's what will catch the young people to gravitate toward and create platforms and things like that. As soon as they see a whole bunch of other people gravitating toward that particular new platform, now the evil people were sitting back watching, okay, watching how this is evolving, and then now they give you money. That's the only thing that they have to sort of grab, because they do not have any originality. They don't spend their time to create. Instead, whatever anybody else have created, they only have money to give you, and then they grab it. What do? The same typical thing. Put evil kind of things in there. The same barbaric mentality. They turn something that was good into a negative. Okay, YouTube. When YouTube first started, young people were on it. These are things I've been saying a long time ago. Young people made YouTube popular. All right, people were creating different content. Young people were gravitating, subscribing. You see, there were a lot of young people doing fitness, very innocent things, or sharing whatever they do with their kids and things like that. And then before you know it, now the media, those huge corporations jump in. Now almost every station, TV station, radio station, they have a YouTube channel. Now the huge corporation come in. Now they're starting to create restriction. One of the people who really messed up YouTube kind of thing, putting those kind of restriction, was this guy. I think his name is Paul. I think now he's doing wrestling or something like that. He uses the YouTube or the media, the social media, to elevate himself, whichever way. But he was screwing other people, young people who don't have that same aspiration as he did. I remember, I don't know what year, that was before the pandemic. He went to Japan. And I think Japan is a very traditional country. They have respect. Okay, that Japan has is respect. I mean, they have their own little thing. I haven't been there to really pinpoint different things, but that I know for a fact, they have respect. Okay, you're supposed to respect your elders and things like that. Subordinate, and I think there's things, the way you bow to people, there's different levels that has to do with their culture and respect. things like that. So he went to Japan, and then there's an area I think some people have, end themselves. Okay, they end themselves, and he went and record over there, that particular place that people end themselves, the end of life. Okay, you should know what that means. And then I think in the back of his recording there was someone, a body that was there. And then because of that, many Japanese were very upset about it, to not give that body the respect it deserves. I'm going to go on ChatGPT and see if I find what I'm saying here, but I'm talking on top of my head. And then a lot of people start talking about it. They were very upset. He should be banned from social media, Apparently they didn't, but he made his money and did what he had to do. And now look at him. I think he's in WWE or something like that. Or was it boxing? I might be wrong. Either boxing or wrestling, one of those. So and he did a boxing with Mike Tyson not too long ago, and they say it was staged. Whatever, I didn't watch it, but I've heard about it. So because of the filming of the place, and there was no respect for the body, and then through that, then because of the outpouring of what he did, and it was aired on YouTube, so YouTube had to change its guideline. Okay, and then through that, things started changing, and that's all it was needed for things to change. And now it become even more restricted because of this cooperation. So now I'm going on ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT about Paul. Is it Paul? With Japanese, what was the issue? Okay. All right, it's searching right now, and this is what I wrote here. What was the issue with Jake Paul in Japan and with YouTube? Okay, what actually went down in Japan, it was Logan. Oh my goodness, I apologize. Logan Paul, not Jake Paul. Okay, the controversy you're referring to did not involve Jake Paul, but rather his brother. Okay, I know it was one of those. Okay, so there's the correction here. Is Logan Paul. And December 2017, okay, I told you it was before the pandemic, Logan filmed a highly inappropriate and widely condemned video during a visit to Japan's, that's the name here, forest, also known as the suicide forest. In the video, he encountered a deceased individual who had died by, that's the word here, filmed their body with the face blurred, and made joke about the situation. He posted this content to YouTube, triggering massive backlash for being exploitative, disrespectful, and deeply insensitive. Okay, YouTube reaction: remove Logan from Google Preferred, their premium advertising program. Pause original content project he was involved in, like the show Foursome. What the hell, Foursome? Okay. Something else came to mind as I read that. Issue a statement emphasizing that suicide. Okay, so there's all of that. You could go on ChatGPT and ask it. The only thing that I had wrong with what came on top of my head was the name. It was his brother. Okay, Logan Paul, not Jake Paul. Okay, so that's that. This is how things started to get all about and mess up things on YouTube to a certain extent, and then now here we are. Okay. So go on ChatGPT and ask GPT about that, and you could read the same thing that it gives me. Okay, so that's that. So pretty much what I was trying to say is that the UK barbaric evil mentality is that whenever there is a new platform, a new social media that started, and young people elevate it, make it popular, and then all these other people have is money to buy it and then control it and try to control the narrative. And then when they don't want, the one who purchased it, get on it, all right, they just spread their misinformation, their lies, confuse people, and all of that. So they're doing the same type of things over and over again. They could never do anything right. Like probably in this video I was saying, any little simple thing, they just lie. For what? I have no idea. They cannot live in truth and live respectful, because everything that they do are evil. And to get back to the comment, is that Meghan is minding her own business. She's doing her own thing, but yet the UK continue talking nonsense about her. Not everywhere she goes. It's because the people are following her. They are following her and then saying their misinformation and talk trash about her. Alright, so let's get back to the original recording and finish with that video. I think I'm done. I did enough video. This recording was supposed to be very short, just me sharing JTB's video. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better